What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's Cam here, and right now my portfolio is sitting at around $272,000 Canadian. But let me ask you this. What if tomorrow all that money is gone? What if I woke up, went back to $0 invested, no stocks, no portfolio, just my paychecks and a blank slate? That's what I want to talk about today, because the truth is I didn't grow up with money, right? Like at all. I didn't come from any wealth. I built this up from nothing. At one point, I was just a kid working odd jobs in Toronto, trying to figure it out. Then I got a full ride scholarship, playing esports, video games, went to school, dropped out with debt, moved to Edmonton, and I started grinding the trades instead. Now I work HVAC, I don't have a car, I'll still catch rides to work, but over $250,000 is invested today. And if I lost it all, I know exactly what I do to get right back to where I was at. So if you're starting from zero, or you're rebuilding, or just wondering where to start, this is for you. Let's go. Let me rewind to when I was around 18, 19 years old in Toronto. I was dead broke. I was bouncing between jobs, retail, warehouse, anything that paid. I don't know what I wanted to do with my life, but I knew I didn't want to be poor forever. At 24, I thought I'd catch a break. I landed a full ride scholarship, played some Valorant, free school, opportunities, all that. But here's the part I didn't tell most people. Even with the scholarship, I was still racking up crazy debt. Living costs, student fees, all of it, it adds up. After a year, I was deeper in debt, burnt out, realized school wasn't the answer for me, and I dropped out. I moved to Edmonton, picked up this HVAC apprenticeship, and just started working. I didn't even have a car. I was getting rides to the job sites, bro. But what I did was that I had a clean slate. No more school debt, and that's when it clicked for me. If I keep doing what everybody else does, I'll stay broke forever. And on God is so true. So I started to invest. 18 up to 24. I've been investing like pretty decently, right? But it wasn't until I was like 24 years old where this actually clicked and things actually went crazy in the stock market for me. I was putting over 60% of my paychecks into stocks. I didn't care that I didn't have a car. I didn't care that my friends were out on every single weekend. I was just building my future, and then I started to invest. Step 1, fixing the mindset. If I woke up today with $0 invested, the first thing I do is put my mindset in check. Because let's be honest, the hardest part isn't the money, it's the mentality. Most people start from zero and they instantly feel defeated. I don't have money. Oh, I don't know, catch up. It's too late, it's bare late. That's all bullshit. The truth is, starting from zero is actually your advantage because you have nothing to lose, right? Come on. When I was broke, I wasn't scared of risk because I was already broke, right? That's when you go through all the improvements of your life, saving aggressively and learning. So before the first dollar hits your bank account, fix your head. Tell yourself, I'm gonna work out every day. I'm gonna learn more. I'm gonna be consistent even when it sucks. That's how I went from nothing to over $272K invested. Step 2, save your first $1,000 to $2,000. Before you invest, you need a small cash buffer, right? If I had nothing, my first goal is to save $1,000 to $2,000 just to cover emergencies. This way, I don't have to sell any stock when the first time my car breaks down, if I had one, or when rent's due. And to get that cash, do stuff that you need to put in extra work for. Work overtime if you can. Do side hustles like Uber Eats, Skip, DoorDash, whatever. Or you can even sell old tech, clothes, anything of that nature. I worked multiple jobs, even 2 jobs at one point together, before I even touched my first stock. And if I had to do it over again, I'd grind for that emergency fund first. Step 3, start investing. How? I'd begin with $100. Once I had that first $1,000 to $2,000 safety net, I'm starting small. Even if it's $100 invested, if I had $100 today, and that's it, and I'm buying VFV or the SPY, it's diversified, it's growth oriented, and it's proven. But here's the catch. I'm not just buying one ETF and forgetting about it. I'm committing to consistency. That's every paycheck. I'm putting in something small, $50, $100, $200, whatever I can spare, because compounding doesn't care about the amount, it cares about time and consistency. Step 4, increase your income, not just your investments. The truth is, you can't invest your weighted wealth if you're only making minimum wage. That's why I work HVAC now. It's a trade, it pays well, and there's room to grow. If I had to start over, I'd focus hard on increasing my revenue streams, my income streams. That could be learning a trade like HVAC, electrician, plumbing, any of that, starting a side hustle, or just picking up overtime at your current workplace. Because the more you make, the more you can invest. Remember, I invest 60% of my paycheck. That's why my portfolio grows so damn fast. If you're only investing 10% because that's all you can afford, that's simply fine. The next goal is to making more so you can push that percentage up. What I'd avoid if I had to start again. When I first started, I made a lot of dumb mistakes. Number one, I chased hella trends. Whatever stock was hot on Twitter, I bought, lost the money on that. Number two, I panicked during dips. I sold Tesla during the 2022 dip, and guess what? It 10x after. It was like bare pain, right? Number three, I tried to time the market. Spoiler, you can't, not consistently. If I had to restart, I'd build it a simple and boring strategy, which is buy VFV or the S&P 500 for core holdings. Second thing is dividend stocks like TD Bank for cash flow. And number three is growth stocks like Nvidia, Tesla, Meta, once I have a good base. And I never sell because of fear. My current portfolio, right now, here's my actual portfolio. Got Nvidia at about 70K, Tesla 64K, TD 20K, VFV 11K, Meta 11K, Amazon Leaps 7K, and I got smaller positions, Microsoft, Apple, about 3,000-ish in cash. This didn't happen by accident. It was after paycheck, month after month, a lot of grinding. I didn't win the lottery. I just stayed consistent. Mindset up the long game. If I had to restart, I'd remind myself, wealth isn't built overnight. Rome wasn't built in a day, right? It's built $100 at a time, month after month, and then year after year, hella consistency. I'm 25 right now. By 27 years old, I want to have 500K invested, and by 30, I would need to have $1 million. Not because I'm some genius, but because I stick to a simple game plan. I don't own a car yet. I get rides to work, but I'm cool with that because I know the real flex is financial freedom, not a new whip. If you're still watching, here's your sign to start. Doesn't matter if it's $10, $50, or even $500. You'll thank yourself in 5 years. If this video gave you value, hit that like button. Seriously, helps the channel grow and tells me you guys want more content just like this. Make sure to comment below if you're starting now. What's your first investing goal? $100, 1K, 10K, let me know. And of course, subscribe for the entire journey. I'm gunning for 500K by 27 and $1 million by 30. Let's run it up together. Catch you guys in the next one. I appreciate your time. Stay sexy, and I'm out. Peace.